Have you ever felt the profound silence that follows a storm? That's exactly what Meg and Marc were going through. Their quaint, serene town named Willow Creek bore witness to their silent agony. The loss of their daughter felt like a part of their soul had departed with her. Their home, once lively, now echoed with their pain. Amidst this choking heaviness, they found an anchor in Jeanette, a therapist, whose compassionate words became a ray of fragile hope in their all-encompassing darkness. She became their confidant, a patient listener to the raw intensity of their emotions, but their profound sorrow felt overwhelming. So, Meg and Marc made a courageous decision. They decided to bury their past and seek out a new beginning in Willow Creek. With this fresh start awaited a chance of healing, the hope of reforming their shattered world brick by brick. Fate, as they say, loves its ironies. Their paths crossed again with Jeanette in the very town they sought solace. A familiar face was a comforting sight in a sea of strangers. But as the days turned into weeks, the comforting presence began to cast a shadow. Jeanette, their former confidant, their healer, began to transform. Her words, which once offered solace, began to stir unease. Her actions, once comforting, now hinted at a hidden agenda. The trust they had placed in her began to crack, revealing the dark underbelly of deception. Jeanette, the therapist, the healer, was morphing into something more ominous. Like a predator camouflaged in the wild, she hid beneath the cloak of a savior. Her true intentions lurked beneath her benevolent facade, waiting to strike at the right moment. It was a transformation they hadn't foreseen, a betrayal they hadn't anticipated. Jeanette's shifts from the role of a healer to something more ominous, morphing into a predator whilst hiding beneath the cloak of a savior. As days turned into weeks, Willow Creek became a silent witness to an insidious game. The boundaries between ally and adversary started to blur, as Jeanette's true intentions began to emerge from the shadows. The compassionate therapist, who had once been their anchor, was now morphing into something more ominous. Beneath the cloak of a savior, she was becoming a predator. The trust that Meg, Marc, and Jeanette had painstakingly built started to erode, crumbling under the weight of secrets and lies. The past, which they had tried so hard to bury, began to resurface, demanding attention. The couple found themselves caught in a storm of betrayal and deception. Their wounds, still raw, opened anew. Jeanette's betrayal was a slow poison, seeping into their relationship, tainting every memory, every shared moment. It was a haunting dance of deception, where the healer turned into the hunter, and the patients became the prey. And then, a revelation. A shocking, bone-chilling truth that shattered the illusions they had held. The fallout was catastrophic, leaving behind a trail of broken dreams and tainted trust. Meg and Marc stood amidst the destruction of their hopeful existence, their hearts heavy with the weight of the unveiled secrets. Now peering into the abyss of their collective betrayal. The shocking revelation brought along an understanding. Some secrets are better off buried. As the dust settled, they were left to grapple with the aftermath, their lives forever changed by the betrayal that had seeped into their existence. Just when they thought they had seen through Jeanette's complex layers, a bone-chilling revelation shattered their illusions. Life, as they knew it, was a mere illusion, and the truth was a cold, hard slap in the face. Their hopeful existence in Willow Creek, their sanctuary from past sorrows, was now a battlefield of broken dreams and tainted trust. The aftermath of the revelation was akin to a destructive storm that left nothing unscathed. Meg and Marc, once a symbol of enduring love, now stood on the precipice of their relationship, peering into the abyss of their collective betrayal. The walls of their home echoed with the silence of their unspoken words, the air heavy with the weight of their shattered trust. Every corner of their quaint town bore witness to their pain. The charming Willow Creek was no longer the same. Its serene beauty now held a melancholy tune, a grim reminder of their lost innocence. Their lives, once filled with shared dreams and laughter, was replaced with a lingering sense of dread and betrayal. Their once lively home now stood silent, a somber reflection of their inner turmoil. The shocking revelation had brought along an understanding. Some secrets are better off buried. But now, the truth was out in the open, raw and unfiltered, demanding to be dealt with. But has the price of truth been too heavy for Meg and Marc? How will they conquer this newfound darkness lurking in their relationship with each other and recover? The answer to that only time will tell.